What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back. My name's Wade. This is Bourbon Hall, and this is my live. It kind of cut off real quick, so I'm sorry I was looking here like a goofball. But yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo because yeah, Cinco de Mayo and another reason to drink. So I am having tequila right now. So I am just hoping that everyone's doing well. I've got chat up over here and I just lost it because it is a Sunday and everything's kind of going kind of funny here. Let's see if I can move that over here so I can respond to you guys. How's everyone doing tonight? Cheers, y'all. Let's get that over here, here. What are y'all drinking tonight? Let me get that bigger so I can actually read it, huh? Yeah, sucks getting old. Cheers. So right now I am drinking Tequila Ocho. All right, Single Estate Reposado. It's pretty decent. I enjoy it. That's right. Stay hydrated. Hydration is key, man. It's all what's important. Fresh crack of your first Cooper's Craft. Please let me know how you like it, John Wade, because it is one of my things. Now, it's a little bit more of a darker, it's not as sweet or fruity. It's more of that, molasses and brown sugar type of thing. Love it. Dan, I appreciate that you're here. Appreciate all of you guys are here. Snagged a Jack 12 year for the first time. Congrats, Dana. That is really awesome. Speaking of which, that's one of the things we're doing tonight. There is a Patreon race, and they are getting an ounce and a half of Jack 12. And so that is something that'll be the first race that we run tonight for giveaways, all right? How's everyone been doing? Are you guys just really, are you guys surviving? Are you guys staying out of the weather? We've kind of dipped, dodged, and stuff. There's been some pretty serious stuff around here as of late. So yeah, hope that we can kind of miss that from here on out. All right. Let's see here. That's a lie. That's not true. We made it up. I know you drink. Having a nice pour of Barrel King Batch 81, Matt ADHD's blend, spectacular. Yeah. Well, Matt has an amazing palate. We all know that, right? That's why he does what he does, and it's amazing that he kind of co-opted, or I guess got hired by Barrel King for the blender, which I think's awesome. And so, also, if you guys didn't see, I put out my entry into Matt Madness because I thought that would be a lot of fun to get into. Yeah, and losing the first round, because why not? It'd be fun. What's up, Whiskey Shaman? Appreciate you stopping. If you guys haven't checked out Whiskey Shaman, check out his channel. It's great content and just, better, more informed than I am on whiskeys of the world in general. Tequila Ocho is a good bottle. Think I may have some. G4. Yeah. Actually, I should have cracked open. Nah, I shouldn't. I have plenty of bottles open. I don't need to crack open any more bottles. Oh, man. Let's talk later, TJK. Let's talk later. Because that sounds really interesting. Cheers, Night Method. New riffs, small batch, single barrel. New riff. I cracked one after our last live. I cracked a new riff here just to try it, and yeah, did not disappoint. Pretty delicious. Because I just need another bottle to be open here. Speaking of which, something that we're going to do tonight, and I'm kind of excited about, is we are going to go over a bottle that I got recently at a raffle. And then we are going to build our own infinity bottle. I thought it'd be fun. So I've got a bunch of bottles, and we'll just put it together, and we'll let it meld for like 6 months. And then we'll just maybe send them out to some of you guys who wants an ounce of an infinity bottle. Also, we're doing giveaways of 1 ounce of each of my own infinity bottles. Now, I'm a little bit of a nerd. I have an app, and I know exactly the specs on these. So, yeah, I think that might be kind of interesting. So, we'll do top 2, get 1 ounce each of these. So that's going to be my next pour, actually. is one of my infinity bottles. So love being, nerdy and all of that. Especially knowing the specs on that. Single barrel store pick. Oh, that's got to be solid. Last one I had, Night Method, I had a sample of one up in Minnesota. And it was, I probably brought this up before, but it was like, kind of had some leathery and notes like that. It wasn't bad. It just, they wanted a lot of money for it, so I said no. 1924 Keith P. That's a solid pour. Solid pour. I think that it is one of the more well-rounded Old Foresters. I think I said that when I did a blind. It definitely won against some of the other things, but, it's good. It's expensive. Everything's so expensive now. Haven't been looking at Lalo. I'm at the point where I like to try before I buy. There's nothing wrong with that, Josh. Nothing wrong with that because, yeah, everything's so expensive these days and it's just crazy. Super, super crazy. Bourbon Nerd, what's up? Thanks for hopping over. I know that a lot of us were just over there at Doc's Live, so I appreciate you guys checking over here. What's up, Raul? What's up, Buffalo? I was just checking out your video a little bit ago, Buffalo. I've been trying to get back at it, guys. So I have had an issue with where I work is that we had somebody leave and I had to cover for them, which made me add like 15 responsibilities to my day. And I haven't been able to create. I haven't been able to do anything. Still trying to be a husband and dad, do all the yard work and things like that. I've been getting my butt kicked. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I apologize if I feel like I'm a little wound tight because I am. All right. A123. Now, is that Rehab Junkie? I assume that's Elijah Craig. I haven't had it yet. I've heard some people really enjoy it. What's up, Bourbon Biatch? Sorry, only way that I can say it. Yeah. Cheers for you. I saw that you were coming over. Hey, Joe B. What's up? Carlos. What's up, Carlos? Hope all is well, my man. All right. So, yeah. So, we are going to kind of crowdsource. I'm going to give a lot of bottles, and then I'm just going to take your guys' input on us creating a infinity bottle, and then we'll just share it in 6 months. And so, another thing we're doing on the Patreon is I got some White Dog from my friend Tom Jack, who is now in Atlanta. And we are, on the Patreon, we're aging it with some oak spires. Let me see if I got one of those sitting around here. So we've put 2 in, and we're going to cycle it. So we're going to put it out in the heat for 2 or 3 months, and then down in the basement for a few months, and then back in the heat. And so we're going to do that for about 9 months or so, and then see what the product comes out. So if you guys have a chance to hop on to Patreon, and if you want a sample of something that's hopefully better than the raw product, yeah, it's kind of a fun little science experiment with just friends, right? Right. All right. And, well, of course, we'll give away a few glasses, a couple merch items as well, because I just love to, yeah, put you guys in comfortable clothes and give you glassware that you probably don't need, right? All right. Hey, Keith P. Cheers. Okay, so something about tequila. It's delicious. It's great. Tequila is one, if I didn't get into bourbon, tequila was probably it. It has a sweet floral nose, a lot of them. They have a little bit of depth. And most of them are about, 80 proof. And so they're pretty approachable. And yeah, they bring quite a bit of flavor and complexity to it, even though they're lower proof. Which is kind of funny because I enjoy higher proof whiskeys. Oh. Ben Holiday Rickhouse is dropping in the area this week. Just try to sample from a sub. I don't need to have it. Thoughts? Okay. I like it, but in the same, depending on the price, I will say some of their single barrel stuff I've had is really good. Buffalo, but I will say that I think I like the Rickhouse soft red wheat more than the regular in the bourbon, or the other way around. It's been a while. I can't remember which one I've had. I'll have to try it again. Maybe tonight. They're just sitting over here somewhere. I'll try it again and let you know. But probably at that point, I'll be all lubed up on tequila and whiskey and it may not be the best judgment. Yeah. But you know, maybe it is. Ah, bourbon nerd. Okay, I still need to get myself a bottle. Now I don't know if he's going to be in here because I know he's busy tonight. But Sideshow on Acid sent me a sample of it. It's sitting right here. It's number 3, and I've just looked at it. I want to try it, but I'm scared. Scared because if I like it way too much, then I'm going to have a problem. What do you think about it, Bourbon Nerd? Let me know. Les, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad all you guys are here. I'm going to go to this here. Oh. Sorry, guys. My screens are... I was trying to get on with Doc on his live, and something kind of went funky there. It didn't work out. And, yeah, it kind of muddied up everything on my end, and so I'm trying to clean that all up right now. Ugh, goodness gracious. All right, anyway, back to live action. All right, so this tequila, I got this for like 50 bucks. I think that if you're looking to get into tequila even a little bit, this is a really good option. $50, it's really approachable, it's delicious. I think that my wife enjoys it as well. And yeah, I mean, another thing to drink, another bottle, why not? Why not? All right, now I'm going to take a look here. Oh, let's see it. So, guys, I love this bottle, okay? It is Kansas Clean Distilled. I got this bottle like 4 years ago. I think it was pre-COVID. I got this bottle. And now Nebraska is one of the states that will allow you to ship to your house. Yeah, so I got this, and the Clean Spirit, so this is a whiskey that's cut with neutral spirit. I didn't know that at the time. It's a white whiskey. It's fine. It tastes fine. But the bottle was really cool. So I decided to make this an infinity bottle here. And let me see. This proof on this Kansas. Now, I use an infinity app. I don't know. Do any of you guys do infinity bottles, first of all? What was that tequila, Father? It is, let me grab it for you here. Sorry, guys, if I missed anything. So that was Tequila Ocho, Single Estate, Reposado. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that, if it'll auto zoom over my face. There you go. But 50 bucks, pretty good. And I like a Reposado a little bit more than a Blanco just because it's got a little bit of oak age. I mean, it's not much, but just a little. A little. Let me see. Let me get back here. Les. Picked up a Baumburgers this week. Tried to crack it open this week. Anyone had it before? I actually... Is it the 2023, Les? Because I may have had a sample of that a while back. I thought it was really good if it's 2023. All right. Let me find my Infinity bottle. So I use an Infinity app that is just like this. So let's see the Kansas. All right. And it gives you all the specs. Right, so we're going to do the same thing for the crowdsourced one today, right? So this one is 98.3 proof. Yeah. And we're going to pour a couple ounces and try it. It's got all kinds of things in it. So this one has Weller Special Reserve, Maker's Mark Cast Strength, Pinhook, Old Forester 1910, JD Triple Mash, Old Granddad, Holiday Soft Red Wheat, Ezra 7 Rye, Long Branch, and Angel's MV Port. Really was trying to get rid of that bottle, apparently. Here we go. Bourbon Rye and Wheated. Sawdust and coffee. Appreciate you stopping in here. So we'll take a little splash here. And we'll try it. And we'll find out if I want to actually send this out or not. This is my first try of it. It's been sitting for almost a year. Almost a year. Blanco for shooting, rep for margs, Anejo for sipping. Anejo is, I mean, I would probably go there. Just Anejo sometimes jumps up in price a little bit. Come on now, Infinity bottle. Bourbon, rye, and wheated. I think my other one, I think this one that's in an old cognac bottle, because I think it's a cool bottle, I think that is a blend of rye, like it's a rye, per se. All right. Ooh. There's got to be some funk in there. There's a lot of different stuff in this thing. Had to stop me from putting Bush Light in it. That would be different. That would be different, Father. Yeah, for sure. If put Bush Light, it brings a nice nutty corn note to it. Yeah, and it also lightens it up pretty. It's probably good that you avoided that. Way to talk about it. Oh, guys. Well, the nose is complex, if you could imagine that. Oh, man. Yeah, Carlos, that's. What's crazy is I don't know how much port was in there, but I kind of catch a little bit of that port, but it's probably the last thing I read. Let's see how much I've got in there. 2.5 ounces is all that's in that bottle of that port. Yeah, that's probably fair, Father. I don't expect probably a lot of people in their right mind would be like, this is what's going to be just top notch here. All right, let's try this thing. Not bad. Gosh, that has got some stuff going on. Oh, I think I can catch that JD triple mash in there. Whew, good. What's up, Whiskey Panda? How you doing, my man? Hope all is well. Glad to see you back. I've said that before. Just trying some Infinity Blends here. That's really good, but that's funky. So this is Kansas. So we're going to be doing, 2 people are going to win an ounce of this, and 2 people are going to win an ounce of this. All right? If you can see just the color difference, this one's a little bit darker than this one. It could be the bottle, though, I suppose. I don't think so. Probably. Who knows? Anyway, let's get over here. My man, glad you're here. You're actually in the race tonight. We're going to be running that here shortly. We are going to be running the Patreon Jack 12 ounce-and-a-half giveaway, and then we'll have a few other giveaways that'll be a little bit fun as well, but glad that you're here, my man. So good to see you. Okay. Whoever wins these, I want your honest opinion of what these, because I think this is halfway decent. And it's kind of funny when you're blending a bunch of, whiskeys together. What are you going to expect? Who knows, right? Who knows what you could get? So that is not terrible. Not terrible at all. Hope everyone is doing well. Anybody watch the Kentucky Derby yesterday? We had a Kentucky Derby. I drank one too many mint juleps. I woke up with a little bit of a headache today. But what a race, man. That was an awesome finish. My horse finished second to last. So that was awesome. My friend that was here actually had a bet on Mystic Dan. Crushed it. And it was fun to watch him go through all the emotions because he's like, I think I won. I don't know if I did. Oh, I hope I did. But if I didn't, oh my God. And yeah, I would pay money to watch that again and again and again. That poor bastard. All right. Infinity Blend, Kansas. Pretty solid, if you ask me. Pretty darn solid. That is a cool bottle. It's a shame that they put product into it. I want to know, guys, because I know you're all over the country, world, whatever. You guys ever heard of Old Glory Tennessee whiskey? One of the people that works for me came back and they were visiting their son, I believe, that had just recently moved to Tennessee, and so they went to a distillery. And what's funny, they're not a distillery type of people, but they went and they're like, who likes whiskey? Apparently they bought like 10 bottles or something like that, and they're like, Wade likes whiskey. Let's give him one. So I got this Old Glory Tennessee whiskey, sweet mash recipe, single barrel, and it is 62.96% alcohol. 134. Maybe we'll throw that into the old Infinity Blend too. How about that? She didn't wear it this time, Tom Jack. Sorry to tell you that. It was a great race. It was a great race. But yeah, Tom Jack, the girls weren't out to play this time. I wonder if she had too many looks last time. It does look dark. Let's see. So mash fermented, distilled, aged, and bottled in Clarksville, Tennessee. So you got to respect that, right? They do everything there. They're not sourcing it out. It's not MGP. It's not all that stuff. Not anything against that. It's just kind of nice to see these guys. I did my math horribly wrong. 125 proof. I can almost do my math. Terrible. So, single barrel. I was trying to see if there's any aging or... It doesn't have a stated age on it, but it is dark. And I almost wonder if it's a smaller distiller, if they have smaller barrels to create, more aging fast. Oh, you know what to do with it. Yep, I hear ya. No worries. Cheers, Dave. Appreciate you, my man. Glad you're here. Dave, I was showing one of my friends came in. I was like, yeah, and this person, and I didn't use your name because obviously he wouldn't know. But I was like, he sent me these samples. That's really awesome, isn't it? And he's like, holy shit, how do I get friends like that? So that's probably the biggest compliment I can give you, Dave. So appreciate you. Appreciate everything that you've been doing. Les, appreciate it. Yeah, smash the like button. All right. So guys, Infinity Bottle 1, pretty good. I would be really happy to send this to anyone, I think, to hear your thoughts. Gosh, that smells good. It kind of reminds me of a Jack Daniel's tin. It's really weird that I'm saying that, but oh yeah. Pretty good. Lucktar's here. Man, are you just did you just really enjoy yesterday? I know Lucktar is a big, Star Wars nerd. Right? Lucktar, or are you, am I wrong on that? I thought it was Star Wars. It's Star Wars. I know it's Star Wars. All right. Yeah. So, May 4th, may the 4th be with you. It's a great time. Josh Hall, what's up, my man? Glad to see you. Hope all is well. And, of course, Mr. Lopez with the Eagle. Yeah. Yeah. Has that come back to bite me just a touch? Yeah. Also, hit 50 subscribers away from 5,000, and then it's immediately YouTube's like, nope, cut. And so I went I was at, whatever, 4953, 4954, and then it was 6 minutes, I was at 4949. I was like, all right, fine. You don't know, or do you know? So, chill. If you are a subscriber to the channel, go to any of my videos and type in Eagle, and you're entered into the 5,000 subscriber giveaway, and I'm giving away a Blanton's and an Eagle Rare. And we were running real hard up there, and then we just kind of hit the brakes. And so I think that's why I'm losing some people, is because they're losing subscribers in that way, is because people are trying to just get a free bottle and not really watching. And after a little bit, they're like, nah, screw that, I'm out. So yeah, it's all good. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen, says Mr. Lopez. An absolute blast. I made another short today for Revenge of the Fifth. Yeah. And Doc just had a live. It's Revenge of the Sith or whatever. Cinco to the Sith. So it's all good. Whiskey Panda, the Eagle. Yep, get on there, guys. Get on there. There's a Whiskey Panda. I saw that at one point you spammed over 100 entries in one time. Kudos. F my life. Anyway, appreciate you. Yep, I hear you. I'm nerdy too. There's a lot of different things that I really do. What's the biggest... All right, let's get personal, chat. This is a great thing. I'm going off the rails already. I'm only 2 drinks in, but we're off the rails. What is one of your nerdier things that you would you're not ashamed to admit, but you also don't admit it openly. How about that? I'll say one right off the bat. I really enjoy fantasy series novels, especially if they are like 6 to 10 books. Yeah. Give me a land of elves, dwarves, humans, kind of like, Lord of the Rings, things like that. Kind of that same kind of world, but have different structure. Woo! Yeah, I dig that stuff. And then it sucks when you hit like, novel 4 or 5 and the writing really turns to shit. Yeah, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Oh, okay. I should say, put Eagle. These comments don't count because I can't capture them. So put them in other videos. Just go to the other videos, watch them or don't. I don't care. Put the Eagle in there. I appreciate it. But yeah, Eagle Rare is my favorite. It's a great pour. I mean, honestly, especially if you can get them for like $40, $50. 50 is like the top notch, right? We don't need to pay more than $50 for an Eagle Rare. My store here in town is asking $68 for an Eagle Rare now, and I said kindly, no thank you. I may or may not have said something. Friends, don't let friends miss Wade's live stream. Invite them to subscribe. Let's pump those numbers up so I can actually do this race. I have one other thing. It's, we're kind of all over the place right now, and one thing. Next weekend, I'm going to find myself in Louisville, Kentucky for a week. In that area, we're going to Buffalo Trace for a tour. We're doing the Hard Hat Tour. Is there other things or places I should check out while there? We're going to the PGA Championship, but, it's getting down to time, boys. It is getting down to time, and ladies, excuse me. And what's up, event, by the way? If you guys have suggestions, places I should hit up, please let me know. I'm obviously going to be trying to shoot some content while I'm down there doing some different things, the general crap, right? But I really would like to know if you guys have restaurants, bars I should stop by, or anything down in that area. Would love it greatly. Appreciate you guys in advance because I know you guys are going to have some experience there. I've never been there. Never been to Kentucky at all, so it's going to be exciting. Boss Hog, cheers, my man. Respect. Yeah, DeSeth, yep. Eagle Spam. I bet that tastes good. Tastes like a felony, but that's why it tastes good. All right, this is my second Infinity bottle. This one also, I think I made this like 2 weeks before that one, so this one's almost a year old. Haven't poured out of it, really. Oh, man. So good. You read all the Harry Potter books. Man, there ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. And you were just wondering, by the way, have you read them as an adult, Father? Because there's a few times where the dialogue gets a little bit like more adult than it probably should be if you were listening through adult ears, talking about particular wands, things like that. My wife was reading to our kids, and she's a huge Harry Potter fan. And all of my kids are Harry Potter fans because of that. So she's been reading the books to them. And yeah, I was listening one night, and I was like, I know that's not what it means, but it sure sounds like that's what that means. Whew. Old-fashioned ways, Doc, don't you worry about it all. You did not infringe my time at all. Don't you worry. I appreciate you. Appreciate you even considering that. Oh, yeah. Amazing pours, but yeah. Yeah, right. Wade, what is mine? Ooh, your nerdy thing? Let me think about that. I'm trying not to say mean things right now. Just stopping in, trying to recoup from my outing today. I mean, drinks in and I got to work tomorrow. Hydration is key. Hydration is key. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Are you staying out of the weather? I can't remember exactly where you're located. I felt like it was in the south. I know they're getting kind of pounded with some stuff. We've had some weather too. I hope all is well with you, for sure, Event. I collect board games. Ooh, that's another nerdy thing. I really like strategy board games. So let me know, Chill, what kind of board games? Like, are you like looking at vintage, or you just like to get all the different kinds of board games here? By the way, if you guys don't subscribe to Doc at Old Fashioned's Way, I don't know what you're doing. Also, subscribe to Locktar. Wheel of Time series, yeah. Sword of Truth series. Lots of books. Okay, I'm just going to say Rhaenyra Chronicles, check it out. That's enough nerding for me. I got to dial it back or I'm going to get like real crazy. Cheers, Doc. I watch anime and like screwball whiskey. I saw something where a girl really liked anime and her dad bought her like 20 DVDs used of anime and it's like, I know you like it and all, and it was all hentai. And so she's like, I didn't have the heart to tell him what he bought me. I was like, you shouldn't tell him. That would be it. Game of Thrones, Viking stuff, huh? I never got into the Viking shows, but I hear that they're awesome. My wife was really into that motorcycle one for a while, Charlie Hunnam. Yeah, that guy, if he ever came around, it would be real trouble for me, let me tell you. Of course, cheers, Carlos, right? Yeah, if you guys aren't following Whiskey Corner, I mean, come on. These guys are so awesome. Yep. I mean, they're a great series, a great writing, great also the way that they've adapted them to film. They're so good. So good. Sorry, guys, I'm catching up on chat. I got to check out Bardstown. Let me know. What should I do with Bardstown, or just check out the distillery Bardstown? Yeah, I would love to. I've never tried an Eagle Rare 17. Never even seen a bottle of it. I would be very interested in what that's like. Louisville Slugger Museum, Old Forester Distillery. Now, I was at a bourbon tasting last weekend that had a raffle, and I got this thing. Now, not that I'm disappointed in it, but it's not what I wanted. And I was second to last called. Everybody got a bottle. I was second to last called. All the stuff that I was really interested in is gone. So that's a bummer. So, but when I was at that, there's like the table I was sitting at, I was like, don't go to Old Forester Distillery. Sucks. It's not great. And then the guy like next to me, he's like, I really enjoyed going to Old Forester. So it was always nice to get the weird feedback. Yeah. I'm going to go hard at it, Event. Let me tell you, I'm going to go after it. And I've got a few buddies. Mr. Tom Jack is actually hopefully going to be able to make it here. If not, that's totally cool. But if he does make it, it's for my 40th. It's the birthday that my wife gave me, and it is spectacular. Lux Row. I've been very interested in going to Lux Row. I know I would love if they could drop the I just lost it. The one that comes in the box, Blood Oath. I would love if they could drop a Blood Oath for Mr. Tom Jack that's in chat here, because he's a collector and he needs the next one. He has all of them. Watching old 80s movies. Now, that's interesting, Les. That's pretty good. This is okay. This is kind of deep and rich. This one's fruity. You could almost tell me that that's a Buffalo Trace product. Not bad. Not bad at all. What kind of old 80s movies? Like, do you like more like combat / fighting to, comedy? What do you like? Neat bottle shop, Bardstown Distillery. See if anything good at the Michter's Distillery. Michter's is one I would like to go and get another bottle of this if I have the chance to at Michter's. We're gonna see all that we can fit in. I feel bad for my wife already because she's gonna be dealing with me acting like a oh, I'm so excited. Look at all these things. It is. It is. It's an old cognac bottle. But I like the shape. And yeah, it works well. Works well as an infinity bottle. There ain't nothing wrong with that when they came out. Nothing wrong. Used to read a lot of Star Wars and watch it all the time. I've watched all the Star Wars as well. And what do you think is the appropriate age for Star Wars when you start Star Wars? And I'm talking about the original ones. When's the appropriate age for a kid to start? Because I think that my son would really be into it. This is the second time I've heard this. The Whiskey Thief is really interesting. That's the second time I've heard that, Buffalo. And so now I'm really considering having to go there. Yeah, it is what it is. I have nipples, Craig. Can't milk me. Yeah, yeah, it's been pretty nasty around here for sure. Thank you, Mr. Lopez, for throwing that out, uh, putting all the different links. Please join these guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. All right, tons of games that aren't Monopoly. Those are the games I have. Yeah. Okay. So I'm like a Carcassonne and a Catan and all the different little strategy games. I really enjoy those. If we're going to Bardstown, we're going to hit up Heaven Hill early in the AM for their drop. Hopefully they drop something if we go, right? I've seen Old Forester tour video. Their rack house is unique and worth a tour. Cool. Hey, no big deal. Michter's ball your own and use your charm and ask if they drop. Honestly, Buffalo, that's exactly what I'm doing. I don't know if I was gonna play something a little bit dumb. It's like, oh, I really just was really hoping for if you guys had anything, or if they probably have heard that a million times. I'm just like, hey man, I was just wondering, got anything coming up? In an hour or so, I'll be around. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it. A little past that now, but the 40th was in March, and now this was the March or the birthday gift. And so it happened in May because we're going to PGA Championship. And I mean, going to Louisville? Come on, man. It's going to be awesome. Can't always get what you want. Amen, brother. Amen. Oh, Mick Yeager. I bought a bottle of Rock Hill Farms in a lottery for $70. Yeah, that's a good get. That is a good get. For sure. Can't complain about that at all. I mean, I love me some Rock Hill Farms. The 2023 batch was really good, I thought. You guys are too kind. And stop. Stop. This one's fruity. That's what she said. Yeah, I think that's fair. You know. Civ V. Is that Civilization 5? Because I don't want to talk about it. I was more of a something of ages. Can't remember what it was called. Similar game, computer game. I spent way too much time. Did you guys ever play computer games? And this might be aging me or putting me in kind of a thing that you played it for a long time, but then it would show you the play time, like once it was over, and I was like, oh my god, I played for 3.5 hours. Of course, I was growing up in Northwest Kansas, and there wasn't nothing to do in the winter because it was cold, crappy, nothing to do. Mm-hmm. You guys are awesome. I'm just scrolling through because I'm so far behind chat. Sorry, I got on a tangent. My bad. All right, this is what I was. 5-year-old boy, 3-year-old girl. We watched the original 4, 5, 6, and regret 1, 2, 3. We're waiting on. Okay. Okay. Like we kind of were doing that with so I'm 10-8-6 and the 10-year-old is like gunning. He's a reader, and so he read all of the 6 book of Harry Potter by himself. Just so he could watch the movie, because he wanted to watch the movie and see it, right? And it was like one of those things like, I don't know, because I know it's starting to get dark. You know, the Harry Potter books get darker and darker as they go. And so I didn't know if like there should be some things like, hey, maybe I should tell my 10-year-old son like, hey, don't worry. I know there's some like kind of sexual like kind of like tension between these two. Don't worry, they're brother and sister. Or should I just let him figure it out himself? Let me know. Sorry, that's my only joke I have about Star Wars, and it wasn't that great. So anyway. Probably the most consistent single barrel on the market. I really enjoy it. I can't disagree with you. Young Jedi. Obviously, The Mandalorian was huge. I really think that my son would like The Mandalorian. Gandhi, I'll be in next week, Friday to Friday. So we are leaving Friday morning at 4 in the morning, roughly. We are driving. Because with travel time, cost, and all that stuff, from us to fly out of a normal airport, it was going to be about the same travel time. And yeah, like $800 a ticket. So yeah, next week, Andy. Star Wars reading can be dicey. Spicy comics, yeah. You got to make sure. Age of Empires, that's the one night method. Oh my goodness, I played that way too much. Way too much. Loved it. Loved every bit of it. Nope, you're not going to get me, man. You're not going to get me. Oh. That was my fault. That is a spoiler. Of course. Of course. I love Mystery Science Theater 3000. There was a show that I watched that was kind of like that. It was kind of like a playoff that. I'm trying to think what the heck it was. It was recent, though. Okay. For me, right off the bat, both of these infinity bottles, right here, I think they're pretty solid drinks, guys. They match my palate pretty well, and I think that's pretty nice. I think that's something that we can, be happy with. But, so, I've been chatting a little bit. I want to do the Patreon giveaway right off the bat. And so, let's get that started. I'm going to go over here. No, I don't have to. I'll go right here. And we're ready to go. Dang. All right, hot diggity daffodil. All right, let me see if I can change this over here. Give me one. There we are. So, this is Patreon. This is for an ounce and a half of JD12. Appreciate you guys. And Patreon, I'm going to talk to you here shortly about what we're going to give away for May. So this is the April giveaway. Okay. Let's see. All right, off they go. Good luck, everybody. Here we go for the answer. Let's see here. Oh, man. All right. The Woodford Distiller, that's pretty good. Interesting. Just finished 23 version. Yeah. Was that the 124.7 Shaman? I don't know about this one. I took a sip of it when I got home last weekend, but I didn't really judge it. I just drank it. I just tried it. So here we go. $15 is so good. Is that the... I really like the 18, the historical series. You know what? Why not? I got kind of heavy into it yesterday. Lost some money, won some money. It was kind of a fun deal, as it always is at the race. Whiskey Shaman, sorry, this is only for Patreon. Sorry, paid Patreon people. But we'll have some giveaways here shortly that you will be in. Don't you worry about it. Oh, man. All right, so who are we going here? Who's We've got a minute and a half left. All right. Next pour. I'm going to give this the old Wade clean out. We're going to try this 121.2. Now, Dave, tell me about this because I know you've had this, or everyone else too. What do you guys think about this 121.2? Rigged. I love it. Rigged. You want to be far back right at the moment. You want to be far back. Oh. Mark Duffy. Rigged. Mark, glad to see you here. Coming in, chiming in, just at the right time. Oh, that is a Brown-Forman product if I've ever seen a Brown-Forman product. Whew. Sorry. Something just went off on my phone. Gotta make sure that's off. All right, here. Oh, here we go. Last 20 seconds. Here we go, guys. Appreciate all my Patreon. You know, it's great to just have some support from you guys. Really love it. Appreciate you. I hear you, Whiskey. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. Duke of Rossum is winner. JD12 sample, Duke of Rossum. He actually got a, what else did he get from me? I think he got an EHC barrel proof 12. I think he, like, if it has a 12, any part of it, he's got a chance. No worries, Mark Duffy. No worries. I've been working my butt off as well. I get it, so don't feel bad about it. Tom Jack, are you still in the chat? I'm sorry, I kind of lost chat. I just want to make sure you're still alive, buddy. Oh, that's different. Not bad, though. I forgot what I was drinking. I forgot that I switched it up. A little bit stronger pour there. Kentucky burn. So yes, going to Kentucky next week. Really excited about that. Really looking forward to it. Whew. Good, Tom Jack. Good to know that you're not here. Appreciate it. All right. So I'm drinking this. This is, Brown-Forman times a billion. Whew. All right. Congrats, Duke. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate your support. Appreciate all of your guys' support. Can't wait to add a few things for you guys to enjoy through the Patreon. Now, let's do an infinity bottle. Right meow. All right? I'm not putting that up there, Tom Jack, but that's funny. And I think Whiskey Shaman would think that's funny too. All right, so we're going to put it in an old Blue Run Kentucky Straight High Rye because I think it's a pretty bottle, right? And believe it or not, this is Tom Jack's bottle. He left it here, and so I drank it for him. You're welcome. Okay, guys, some of the bottles that I'm trying to get rid of. We're going to try this tonight. We're going to try that tonight. Let's see here. And I want to know ounces in all. Let's build it up, right? It's all, let me see if I can start here. Perfect. My camera's angled, so everything's angled here. Blue Note. I will say, I didn't care for this. Have you guys had the 1897? Wasn't my favorite. Oh my goodness. What's up? Bourbon Drop. What's up, man? Maker, Smart, and Peerless. Yep, I hear that. What's up, my dude? Did not want to pay the 160. I'm with you there. I did it because I was already pot committed and a little disappointed. I think I want to put some of this Clyde's Made single barrel. It's MGP rye. Here we go. I have a few other ones. I was thinking about putting the rest of this little Jack single barrel in there. I think that would be really good. That's 133.6 proof. Whew. Nice. And then we have some other ones. Travelers. I think that would be great in an infinity barrel. So let's take a look here. Yeah, Myron from Bourbon Drop. If you guys don't follow Myron from Bourbon Drop, I don't know what you're doing because Myron rocks. Appreciate you stopping in, Myron. Oh, Drizzo is one of those guys. And if you don't follow Drizzo, he's got a little bit different of a channel. Check it out. But he's yeah, he's spamming the comments hard. Balcones. I try, but that was a very bad night and choices by me. I drank way too many Balcones just straight up and threw up in my friend's front lawn, and then had to play golf in 95 degree weather and 90% humidity in Houston, and that was terrible. I'm probably already told that story, so I apologize. Oh man, so good. Don't waste the blade and bow. Yeah, fair. Hey, Whiskey Shaman. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate that. I never expected to have a super chat, and I appreciate you, Whiskey. Appreciate it, man. All right. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Dave, is it worth the price? Probably not. It's right in the profile that you would expect it to be. Pretty good, though. Oh, sorry, guys. Catching back up on chat. Blah, 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 blah. You guys are awesome. Eagle. Love it. Love it. Keith, what's up, you crazy animal? What's up? I have the last year's, yeah, batch proof. It's okay, but the price, it's a shame. And it's 70 or 700 mils. So they're screwing you out of 50 mils of like, that's why I like Jack Daniels so much. Jack Daniels has a great policy of just making really solid products and putting it out for 60 bucks. Oh, Locktar, he knows. He knows, but he's going to spam it anyway. Yep. Bourbon, yep. With you, Bourbon Drop. You guys. All right, so first of all, I'm going to say, I'm going to try to stay in frame here. All right. So what we're going to do, I have a measuring cup because like I like to put it all in. I like to be scientific. I like to know the exact proof, right? But first, I've been wanting to get rid of this Waffins for a while. So let's do the Waffins, get rid of it. Let's see how many ounces we have there. We got 4 ounces of Waffins. Okay, check. What should go in next and how much? Make a pick, make a pick, make a pick, make a pick. This is crowdsourced. Let's go. Oh, okay. It's pretty good. JD and Michter's might be, I mean, I need to dive more into Michter's, Buffalo, to be honest. I need to dive more into that. I really enjoy all of my Jack Daniels products. Oh. Cedar Ridge, 3 ounces. Let's go. 3 ounces. All right, Cedar Ridge. Where's the Cedar Ridge? Right here. So this is a single barrel. Tom Jack and I have that. Okay, Cedar Ridge. 3 ounces. Okay, 4 ounces. We're going to go to there. There we go. All right. Makers, 2 ounces. Ooh. You guys were Makers, 2 ounces. Makers, 2 ounces. Blue Note, 4 ounces. If we got it, Blue Note. 4 ounce. All right. All right, let's start there. All right, so we got 4 ounces of Waffins, 3 ounces of Cedar Ridge, which kind of tastes like a little bit of like a barbecue thing. It's a little bit funky, a little bit interesting. So next is the Member Mark, 2 ounces. Ooh, right in front of me. Ooh. Haven't even had that much. I mean, it's got to be good. All right, where are we at? We're officially at like 11 ounces, gentlemen. 11 ounces. I think there's 21 in there. All right, so Blue Note, 4 ounces. Or whatever's left in here. Let's see what's left in here. Blue Note, it's 9. I think there was 4.5 ounces there. 4.5 ounces, Blue Note. All right. We won't talk about me hitting the wall. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Old Fitz, yeah. No. So we won't be doing that. Also, I had the same friend over that drank my Old Fitz without even knowing what it was about. He did not drink my Old Fitz this time, although I also did not offer him that. Where did I drop that funnel? Right there. Where's Wade? He's back. All right. I agree, but I wanted to put it up for options. 1 ounce of Balcones. Perfect. Probably all I'll taste from that. Which one, Tom Jack? Which one should I? 1 ounce. All right. All right. So, right now, got this. We got 16 ounces. Let's go. Pour half on my bar. Great video, right? I hope you guys can catch that audio. Sounds like a 70-year-old man's stream. You know, just the best that you could ever hope for when your prostate's the size of a grapefruit. I can't wait. I cannot wait to scroll down and see the rest of the chat after all this. All right. But the whole hope is that in 6 months or so, I'll send this out to a bunch of you guys that helped build this. All right. So that's how much we got so far. I'm going to scroll down and see what else we got. Yeah, do 1 ounce of everything you need to finish. Love it. Balcony, 6 ounces. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah. All right. So let's do 1 ounce of this and a couple ounces of this. Please it. 2 ounces of Malort. Major comes in with the perfect 3 ounces of absinthe. That's right. Oh, Lord. All right. All right. So, I want to do 2 ounces of this Clyde Mays rye. All right. Oh. There's 2 ounces. So I'm very interested of what this is going to turn out to be like, to be honest, because everything that I've made so far has actually been pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I'd rather shop at Target and let your children use the bathrooms than press the like button. Drizz's going after it right now. Put a charred Spanish oak stave in it and see what happens. Well, I'll have to find one, Locktar. Have to find one. Oh. Just a crazy mean cocktail like Michael Scott, right? It's like half Rumplemints, half, or like a third Rumplemints, a third this. Throw some basil. Oh, really? Wow, that's awesome, bro. Oh, yeah, the Doritos. ADHD Whiskey tried, or not ADHD, other Matt. Whiskey Wisdom tried to get me with that. It didn't come in time for him. I do believe that Doc got some, though, too. Didn't he? It did not look like a really great experience. 2 ounces of 1897 Old Forester. All right, so we're going to do 2 ounces of this Tennessee whiskey, and then we're going to finish it with Traveler because I don't really care for Traveler. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, 2 ounces. Yeah, I doubt that she really would approve of this. I would almost guarantee that she hates everything that I'm doing right now. So I kind of like doing it, right? All right. So what did I just pour in there? Oh, that's Tennessee whiskey. Old Glory. And then we'll get to some more stuff. Doc Ponds. No, I have to say it has to be probably pretty delicious, right? Is it? Ah, yeah. I can't imagine. Oh, we're just making an infinity bottle live. That's all we're doing. Making an infinity bottle. No big deal. All right, let's make 4 ounces of this Traveler whiskey. So it's called. And that will be in our infinity bottle. And then we can do t-shirt giveaways. Tom Jack, just give me the thumbs up if you're ready to roll, buddy. All right, let's go. So that was 4 ounces of Traveler. It will be awesome because I'll have the specs of what that exactly is. The, and how that's interesting. Tom Jack said I missed a super chat. Was that the one I missed earlier, Tom Jack? It doesn't come up on my system like it does on some other systems. So if I missed it, I apologize. I will scroll back through and get it. Ruined it with the Traveler. Whoop, wrong. Actually, that fit really nicely in there. That's what she said. Anyway. 6 months from now, we're giving away all of this. So, yeah, what is it? May. It's gonna be November. Thanksgiving giveaway right here. All right. And we're back. Yeah, I appreciate that. Let me see if I can edit that at all so we can see that a little differently. I'm not going to try to ruin that now. Yes, 69, interesting choice. But Whiskey Shaman is a rock star. Now we're going to try this really dark thing that was gifted to me. Oh, appreciate your guys' help. Community built, infinity bottled. Why not, right? A lot of fun. Okay. Now we're back. It's like, wow, where did I get this blue run from? That's amazing. I forgot that I had it. Let's hope not. Right there. Oh, I'm not quite done with my Old Forester, or my Woodford Reserve, excuse me. Cheers, Carl. Appreciate you stopping by. How's it going? $69 is the right choice. Makers 46 cast strength. Now, Myron, I dig it. Do you like the one in the French oak? I like the old one like this. And I don't believe it was French oaked. This one is one of my favorite pours around. Is that the one that you also like? Let me know. I dig it. And Tom Jack, I feel like I did hit Whiskey Shaman up a little bit, but I do appreciate whiskey. You're a rock star. You are a rock star. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. That hits pretty well. Okay. I have to ask, guys. I know this isn't the best product that they give. And I know a lot of you guys are in Texas, Drizzo, Locktar, amongst other. What do you think about this one? Am I just way off on this one? This pot still? It's just not my favorite. Maybe I just need to revisit it at another time. Blue Run Reflections is, yeah. Was it because of cost? Because I felt that this high rye bourbon was all right. But gosh, for $100 or whatever they wanted for it. There's so many good things out there. All right. Tennessee whiskey, 125 proof. Not tried it. Okay, is there a different one I should maybe check out? The True Blue Cask Strength is the only one I would ever drink. Good to know. Now, Drizzo's not going to like this next statement, but I did really enjoy that Still Austin that I got. Whoo-wee! Whoo-wee! Pot still brings a bit of funkiness. Okay. So I'm not way off on that. That's all I was really hoping. Like, am I missing something or am I just crazy? Maybe I'm missing something. Whoa. That was a whole different animal. Okay, sorry. Took a drink of that. And just picked up a private selection. And they're just meh. Yeah. And like, if you like Weeders and Members Mark hits you just right, that may be something that you're looking for, right? But if you don't really like Members Mark, Sam's Club, Maker's Mark. If you don't like Maker's Mark, you're probably not gonna like Maker's Mark. Plain and simple. It's just what it is. I happen to like Weeders, but it is what it is. Oh man. Yep, there it is. Isn't it crazy? I have the same feeling a lot. I actually like the product, but it's the cost, and it's the 2XO. It's just too much. It's 2-year-old bourbon from single malt distillery, so that yeah. Only whiskeys I've tried: Iron Root, Rebecca Creek, Double Spanish Oak. Both were good. I've heard a lot of good things. Oh, if I'm not going to Russia. Oh, I'm already on the list, aren't I? Oh, man. Beach Sand, appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Got to get to 1,000 subs so I can get Mrs. Beach Sand Bourbon back on the big screen. Well, you guys have heard it. He paid the money, helped the man out. Go over to Beach Sand Bourbon, get his wife back on there. I actually was asked by Matt from Whiskey Wisdom. He's like, when's Mrs. Bourbon Hall going to be on there? And I'm like, she is not interested in the least about showing up on this. She really isn't. And she's very uncomfortable with even the thought of that. So go over and help Beach Sand. Get his wife back on there, for sure. Appreciate you for the super chat as well, Beach Sand. I'm still getting new to that. Not really used to the, super chats. Holy cow. Appreciate you, though. Mr. Lopez, the Ranger Creek sample is a San Antonio distillery. Okay. Off the top rope. I like Weller. They're weeded. Yeah, Wellers are pretty good. Now, Special Reserve, it is what it is. You give me a full proof of 107. Whoo, yeah, that's good. Or, that one that's really, really good. that you'll never find. That one's pretty good too. Yeah. Okay. This one is a whole different animal. It's really deep and rich, and it's maybe not my profile, but it is. I almost get a bit of tire rubber um, in there. It's deep, it's strong. Down to get the friction on. It's tire. Oh, I like waders, but hey, man, it's just the profile. It's just the way that they make it. There's nothing wrong with it. If you like waders and you don't like Maker's Mark, it is what it is. It's for me. I really like the cast strength. I don't really like their general stuff. It's just not for me. A lot of people like it. Coal pick. Really oily and viscous. Pot still accentuates flavors. I've heard that longer on the tongue. If the flavors are off, then it's way worse. I heard a pot still is supposed to be like there's something really specific with a pot still that's supposed to hold that kind of stuff. So yeah. Hey guys, help him out. His wife's amazing. Apparently, maybe even better than beach sand. That's not what Carl's saying. That's not what Carl's saying. But help him out. Go over there. Get to 1,000 subs. Oh. Has a ton of Rebecca Creek Spanish oak. It's like where I live, there is a very strong dislike for anything that is affordable and hard to get. So anything that's hard to get is extremely expensive, and it's anyway. That's cool. Get you one. I've heard Locktar and a bunch of other guys talk about it, and it sounds like it's great. I think my wife would be great on here. I really do think my wife would be amazing on here. She's so soft, sweet, and just really she's a gentle person but I think she's an introvert, and this would be hard for her. She would be like this the whole time. Unless we got her warmed up, right? And we got a few drinks in her. She would probably just be like spinning circles on us and saying things that are mean yet funny. Please, could someone do that for me? Throw that up there. Get beach sands on there. I'd appreciate that greatly. Thank you, Night Method, for doing that, my man. I'm going live next Sunday at 6 p.m. for the mothers out there. Link to come tomorrow. All right, guys. So I will say that I am scheduled. I do every 2 weeks for lives, and so in 2 weeks it'll be me getting right back from Kentucky. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to see if I'm not completely shot and, jaundices out by drinking too much good bourbon. I'll probably have to recant that less, but it's the first thing that struck me is kind of different. It's very deep, rich. A lot of brown sugar. It's probably grown on me. I think a good. Oh no! For reals, stole my joke. I didn't. I was gonna make a Goodyear joke. Damn. Well done, sir. I was really trying to work that into a Goodyear joke. Oh, well done. Kudos. Well done. Oh, thank you, Tom Jack. Appreciate you putting it in there, my dude. All right. Weller Green is Pappy 27 and a half. Respect the name. That's funny. Oh, yeah, man, dude. That's what this community's all about. We're trying to help each other out. Kids are in bed. Finally, time for 1792 or Noah's Mill. Now, I haven't had a Noah's Mill in a long time, Kyle. But you do you. I mean, I'm a 1792 foolproof. Like that's kind of like my go-to. Pouring with like friends, get that kind of stuff going. Like that is like a entry drink that's just so nice and burn my face off. And I have a bunch of bottles because I do buy those bottles to grease my way into liquor stores. I need to get rid of some Eagle Rare, Drizzo. I need to get rid of some Eagle Rare. You know, it's that immediate, if you've ever been to a racetrack, okay? You ever been to a racetrack and you have that smell of like just the cars going around, it's a little bit of gasoline, a little bit of like rubber that's just been burning off. That's kind of what I get right off the bat. And then you get a lot of richness. Brown sugar, grain. What a weird whiskey. Not bad. Really interesting to come back to that one. Whew. Stings the nostrils. It's hot though. Damn. Whew. Were you playing lacrosse, Bourbon Basement? Were you playing lacrosse? Because that is a game I have never even watched or seen or even been a part of. Seems like a fun game though. Why the question, Bug in the Sun? Nice to see you here, buddy. Eagle? Question mark? Oh. Whew, that is a Kentucky hug from Tennessee. Yep. Okay. Huh. All right, I'm ready to give away a little bit of merch. I don't even know what time it is. 8:48. All right, let's go. Tom Jack, do you get all the 69 entries in there, my man? All good? Revenge of the Eagle. That's right. That's how it comes in. Yeah. I'm gonna run so many races that night, Doc. And it's gonna be like Drizzo, Whiskey Panda, RG Fed, Locktar, and then 3 other people. I think so, Tom Jack. I think so. So, we're going to go. I gotta get my keyboard back here. First, let's go to shirts. Now, guys, I want to tell you, I'm giving away 2 shirts, okay? 2 shirts for the night. You can go on, if you have a question about shirt, there's a lot of different colors and a lot of different options. So I'm just going to give you 2 shirts off of my website, or off the site that I make shirts on, okay? So if you want a shirt, put in tire, and you'll be entered into it. Tire, like rubber. Have you guys ever watched, is it Ford versus Ferrari? I need to watch that again. That's kind of my kind of show. Oh, did Tom Jack already say put 1769 in there? All right, well, my bad. Okay. Bug. This is just an infinity bottle. I just like the bottle, so I used it. I drank all the cognac a couple years ago. Liked the bottle. Used it. So yeah. This is the Eagle way. This is the way. What a great show. I need to go back and revisit that. Oh. Did I say 1769? Did I seriously do that? I'm an idiot. Whoo. Anyway, here we go. All right. Oh man. Okay, so apparently the proof's getting to me. All right. Whoo, let's go. First of all, and second of all, and third of all, I can't drink that anymore. I gotta change to something else. Anyway, get in to the races here, guys. That is something else. I'm saying dates that are totally incorrect. And, gosh, what should I pour next? First, get a clean Glen, because I don't think it's coming back from that one. Oh, I'm just going to reach down here, grab, and flip up a bottle of Eagle. Well, why not? Yeah. Let's finish that guy off. Eagle. There you go, Drizzo. All right. here we go. Sorry, guys. I am an idiot, obviously, but like I appreciate your guys' grace from bringing it out straightforward. It is something that I'm very grateful for in this community is that you guys, most of you guys are fun and ladies are straight, kind of like, you're just good people. You know, you get that little stick and you twist it a little bit. And I actually enjoy that kind of humor, especially if I'm dumb like that. Drizzo, you only get one entry per time. Quit messing up Matt. He's helping me on the back end. Bottle kill is right. Cheers, y'all. Sorry, guys. The whole contest is over. That was for Drizzo, but I decided to drink it after he entered 1,000 times. All right. So we are going to give away 2 of your choice of all the different types of t-shirts I have on my site. Oh man, that is pleasantly different. Ooh, Big Daddy energy. Oh, so you and Sideshow on acid, that Big Daddy Wade, I had Mr. Tom Jack that's helping out on the back end of everything here. He's like, hey, they're etching bottles of Jack Daniel's single barrel strength. You want one? Like, yes, I do. What do you want etched on there? I don't know, Big Daddy Wade as a joke. And Tom Jack's like, done. It's like, I was like, all right, sure. Oh man. Hey, you know, man upstairs, if that's your thing, Wade on Sundays. And right now it's golf / racing. Racing. Boogity boogity boogity. Let's go racing. All right, let me see here. Ooh, Keith P. Having a sample of GTS. What year? I'm just interested in the proof and things like that. I had a sample of 2023 in the bourbon tasting I did last Sunday. It was good. The consensus of the table was that Stag 23B was the winner. So, take that as you will. But I decided to try to find another bottle of 23B after that point. Because I thought it was that dang good. That dang good. You know, Eagle does hit pretty right. It's a pretty solid pour. It's the 2023. That was a pretty hot one, wasn't it? 130 something? Delicious. If you ain't first, you're last. Ah, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that. Man, ain't that the truth, Drizzo. If you got it, it's the best. Can't have 2 number 1s. Shake and bake, baby, shake and bake. God, that movie is great in so many dumb ways. I luckily got one, Keith P, and I haven't cracked it yet because I'm me. And it's looking at it and sitting there like, you're so beautiful. And just, I haven't cracked it yet. That just happened. That just happened, said Les. Oh, you guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. All right. So, let's go clear. Sorry, a little back stuff here. You're my boy, Blue. Oh, even reaching farther back. Oh, Snoop-a-loop. Get your blue hat on, or green hat. I can't remember. We're gonna go streaking. All right. Everybody's in that wants to be in for a shirt. I hear that they're comfortable. I think they're comfortable, but I don't ever want to say that in. I forgot I have mute capabilities. Oh, Tom Jack swinging that big D. That big moderator D. All right. Here we go. I'm saying last call on entries here for t-shirts. Let me know if I missed anything. 135 proof. Yeah. Yeah, that's hot. What do you think, Keith? What do you think? Ah, the Wade sandwich. Perfect. Perfect. In the quad. That's right. That's so perfect. Love it. All right. So, guys, I'm going to get this race going. Boop. I have the 2020. Joe, I have the 2020. Had it for a while. Gandhi likes the shirts as well. I think they're comfortable. I'm pretty sure that my wife is probably tired of me wearing all these different shirts. But yeah, it is what it is. She's like, why are you wearing that to church? She doesn't say that. She doesn't sound like that at all. But that is the joke that would work in that type of scenario. All right, so let's go get some shirts. Good luck, everyone. One more time. Here we go. Everybody's name's in. We're done. And we're going to do the planes again. We set it for 3 minutes. And we're going to shuffle those characters. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. You know what, Les? Sometimes you just got to lean into it because Drizzo's a good dude. He just likes to be mean and dirty a little bit, and I like it. You think I want to party with drunk, barely legal chicks? Oh, gosh. Putting it out there, I gave Super Chats multiple entries. Ooh. Sorry, guys, he's a mod. I don't even control him. He's on his own world. Tom Jack. Do you part to keep Wade's kids fed? Is that what you meant, Tom Jack? What would you spend on a WLW? I would believe it this year's release, but haven't asked the guy at the store. It's on the shelf for $8.99. I would say I would probably spend $700 on it, Kyle. Guys, let me know. What would you spend on, like, top end WLW? I've had one pour of WLW 2022, and I'm still trying to find my pecker because it shot off. It exploded off my body. And so it was a phenomenal drink. It was amazing. And so what would be your top end that you'd pay for WLW? Kyle, that's a great question. And 900 is a lot. It's a lot. Now, I will say it's like 1,300 secondary. So take that as you may. So you're getting it under secondary, but definitely over MSRP. Gonna need a jet. I'll take a medium. Oh, we're 50 seconds to the end. Let's go. Now, let's see who's got those turbo props going on here. Go. Go, Carl, go. I've wasted time. That's true. Yeah, you can't hate him too much. He hasn't even seen he forgot what his kid's face looks like because he's been typing equal so much. There you go, Beach Sand. Maybe you got an in on this race. I prefer the over the GTS. I thought it was amazing, Keith P. I really did. For Real says $800. So I would negotiate. The dude got it for $120. Like, probably from his distributor, just to let you know, Kyle. Oh, William Hall. That dude is on a streak. William Hall. And, ooh, who came in second? Who came in second? Let's get over here. Let's get to the real screen. Beach Sand Bourbon. Tillers, man. Tillers comes in like right out of the spot all the time. Way to go. All right. Hey, Jeff Castle. Appreciate you, brother. I'm glad that you're here. Love that you're here. For sure. Bourbon Basement, I apologize. Let's see here. All right. So now we know Tom Jack's game. That wasn't even my idea. That was just his. I would pay more for a GTS over the WLW. So there you go. That's preferences. Let me get into a real screen here so you guys can see again. Whoop. Let's get that back up. I wanted to get Doc's. Doc prefers the GTS over the WLW. So there you go. Now, Doc, what is your top end of like a W or a GTS? That would be a good barometer, right? If you wanted a WLW or a GTS, what is your top end? Because GTS on the secondary is less value than a WLW. So what's your top end there? I was thinking 600, but then I have to give my wife on. Yeah, that's the hard thing. And there's so many good bottles out there that you can buy for $600. You could have a variety of things, right? So that's always the trouble there. Always the trouble. Tom Jack says super chat for the next one, and you get extra entries. That's his gig, not mine. Yeah. If you want to do that, go for it again. Lucky wins again. That's right. By the way, William Hall, he's getting a lot of shit coming his way, for sure. All right, Tillers, glad to see you here. It's on a biscuit. Yeah, he's like, if he's a horse, I'm betting. By the way, I'm going to the races at Churchill Downs next Sunday. All right? And if there's a horse with anything like William or Hall, I'm betting that horse hard, okay? I'm going to lose a lot of money on a horse that's like Will Hall the Third. That's not how horses' names work, but you understand what I mean. And of course, Whiskey Shaman, it is rigged. 100%. Oh, appreciate you. Yep, off-track syndicate. Those syllables were hard for me to put together all the same. How much? Ooh, let me get that up there. Sorry, I missed one. Here, let me get this into a clear. That's too big. Let's get you smaller here. All right. All right, I'm trying to work it. I paid $270 for Eagle. Sorry, my brain just stopped there. I would pay $270 for an Eagle Road 17 Buffalo. $319 for a GTS, and paid $400 for a Handy. She was skilled though. Yeah, I would probably do that as well. Accidentally. Oh, I didn't even know I had entries. I didn't know I had half the entries. It's like, yeah, congrats. By the way, I love Stag. I love Stag products for sure. So, but the WLW that I had that was 2022 was the best whiskey I've ever had. I've only had an ounce of it. So could it change? Yes, it could. That is, I hate Nebraska. Anyway, I would pay $150 and that is it. Yeah, there you go. Drizzo's on the back end. He actually understands what it costs to come through. Yeah. How much would I pay for a 1 ounce pour of very rare Eagle Rare? So I'll tell you this. I've paid more than I should have on pours several times because I was just really excited to try it because I don't get access to pours, just pours. I don't get access to the special pours a lot of times. Very eel. Oh, $80 for one pour, and I'd be disappointed in it. I guarantee I'd be disappointed in Gandy. But I'm sure they're asking more than that because it's such an expensive bottle. Great question, Tom Jack. What is the most anyone has spent on a bottle? I have no regrets on mine. I know Tom Jack's. I would assume his bottle. Ooh. I was going to say Wild Turkey, but I bet it's Blood Oath. I bet it's Blood Oath. The most I've ever spent on a bottle was, well, MSRP. It was Russell's Single Rickhouse. I know you guys can't see it within the frame. And that was like $300. That was the most I've ever spent on a bottle. Is the product great? Yes. $300 hurts really. And I agree, but I don't live in that world, Josh, which is a bummer. I wish I had one. I've got two liquor stores. One's a grocery store in my community. I have to drive an hour just to get another bigger, and they suck too. Just sucks. But I've been on this list for a grocery store, liquor store, down in another hour away. Like there's several like towns that are about an hour away from me, right? And they called me and they're like, "Oh, I was just wondering, we have a Stag and a E.H. Taylor small batch for you if you want to come get them." Because I've been on this list for like 3 years. Never had a call. Thought they forgot the list. They called me. Cool. I was like, yeah, I'll be down there in a week, whatever. I'll come pick it up. Went there. The EHT, the small batch was $68 and the Stag was $63. So grateful for that. It was a European auction, so it sounds great, 500 pounds. But with conversion, not the best. Not bad, yo. You got two? You got two? Beach Sand with another one. In for more ops. Yes. Everybody, beach, like, if you are not, like, the dude is here to get subscribers, and I don't hate that at all, Beach Sand. First of all, you've been here through all of it. Go subscribe to him, help him out, make sure that his wife can be back on. Thank you, Beach Sand. You are a rock star. That Tennessee whiskey, Tom Jack, was hot. It's making me hurt. I still feel it in my loins of my throat. Whew. Wife not happy with me at all, but was expecting to win. But then won both. Hey, congratulations once again. And you just tell her what you could make in secondary, right? It's like, oh, I saved this much. It's the same argument. Oh, do you know that I saved 25% when I went shopping today? I spent $1,200 on clothes. Yes, I know that's a lot, but I could have spent $3,000. You're welcome. Yeah, just with whiskey. Just use that. Yeah, for sure. GTS is your favorite. And that's awesome. Do you have a specific year that you like more than other, Doc? I'm now censored. That's awesome. Life. Cheers. Hazmat. What proof? I mean, obviously it's over 140, but like, I mean, Stags kind of hurt you anyway. They punch you right in the face. Right there, Tom Jack is on top of it. In November, yeah. Oh, that Eagle Drizzo, speaking of which, hitting pretty good. Yeah. Tom Jack, I kind of figured that that was the one that hit you the hardest. Yeah, yeah. 280 on Octomore 3.2 or 13.2, but I don't regret it at all. William, that's one of the things that's amazing is when you have that and you get a pour that you wanted, and it's amazing. It's like I could have spent that money on all kinds of shit, right? But it's also a shame that we have to go through that sometimes to get that kind of money. You can get a 3 ounce pour of Stag Junior for 2. Dave, I don't know a place like that. Holy crap. Is it Wade's basement? Is it Wade's basement? Because I don't even charge that much. And gosh, I have people that drink really good whiskey and they don't even know in my basement. Yeah. Can't find it. Yeah. Now, Dave, is that place like, please tell me it's a dive bar because a dive bar is my jam. I grew up in a very small town where everybody was poor, right? And the nobody knew we were poor. We were all just equally like struggling. It's just what it was. But that's kind of like bar that I've always enjoyed going to. I don't really like to go to the high-end bars that have like the ladders and the prestige. I want to go to a small like a dive bar that gives you a few pours for really cheap because they don't even like they're like yeah it was like $40 for us MSRP or what like from the distributor, and so we're gonna upcharge it this much. It's not that big of a deal. 240 Magnus Cigar Blend, most expensive bottle. Okay, Kyle. Yeah. Oh, most expensive is the Macallan 18, but it was gifted from my dad. Not a Scotch person, but agreed not to open it unless either of us get a hole in one. Well, first of all, I hope you guys get a hole in one fairly soon because crack it open, right? That's the hope. But I've bought, so Nebraska doesn't get cigar blend, does not get it. Kansas, where I'm from, originally gets a lot of it. And I can get it for 210, 215, and that's pretty close to MSRP. But that is, they want a lot for that. Never been disappointed with cigar blend. Never been disappointed. Oh, okay. I got to catch up. I'm so far behind chat. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Good. I really was worried about that, guys. Started using my wife's math back on her, and overnight she was a PhD in mathematics and MIT. That's awesome. By the way, my wife is also a nerd, and hence why I get to talk to my friends on the internet while she actually makes money. Pumpernickel rye is so good. You've said this before, the pumpernickel, and I have I've never seen anything of this sort, Buffalo. And liking ryes, by the way, Buffalo, I do. What do you guys think? I think the more ryes you try, the more you're going to slide that way. I mean, it's like if you think of music in general, country music is the first one I come to because, of course, I'm white. All right. So, country music for the last like 25 years has been really smooth sounding. They've been trying to like edge out all the rough sound, and now the rough is coming back in. And you have Chris Stapleton and all these guys that have a little bit of like grit to their voice, and people want that more. I think that's the same with whiskey, is that we've smoothed it out. We've went to this 80 proof, 90 proof stuff, and now people start wanting to go. And they're like, oh, ryes, that's a whole different animal. I feel like that's the same thing because I like ryes as well. Oh, good rye. Saw a fantastic selection of Octomore the other day. Didn't see the numbers though. Yeah, by the way, Tom Jack is in a metro area now, and so encourage him. If you have particular things that there you go. Whiskey Shaman's listening. If there's particular things that you're interested in, I don't have it up. Listen to Tom Jack. It might be one of those things. Do I have We'll talk later, or we'll talk later, Gandy. I would like to hear that because we're going to be pretty north. We're almost in Indiana. So let me know um, where you're thinking, what you're thinking. And I would love to hear some suggestions. I would love it. All right. It's one of my favorite. It's going to be my next pour, probably my last pour, because I can tell that I am speaking very clearly, right? Jumped on me. By the way, played a golf tournament today. They had breakfast burritos to start. I took a bite of it. It was nothing but hash browns that weren't cooked. And I was like, no. I didn't eat anything until I got home today. And then I started this show. So it's, it's all well and good. I love cigar blend. And honestly, I have the opportunity to get them quite a bit. It sucks to have urban budgets. It really does. Talk to you about Kansas. My daughter is moving to Kansas in a couple weeks. Okay. Well, I'm sure that she's going to go to a fairly populated area versus where I grew up, but I do know Kansas fairly well. Spent majority of my life in Kansas. But we can do that, Gandy. Hit me up on the email. You know it. By how many rye bourbons and ryes I am liking now. Yes. I feel like it's just a transition. You want to try something that's a little bit different, a little bit funky. And yeah, I'm with you, Les. With you. 141.6. Yeah, that'll melt your face off. Melt your face off. But also, oh man, I gotta tell you, we had a tasting last week at a local, local, it was an hour away, liquor store. And they had 4 different stags, a GTS, and then Elijah Craig, C923, and there was Booker's, and there was one other one. And the Stag 23B was pretty much the winner of all of it. Oh, they had a Blanton's straight from the barrel. I don't know what the proof was. It wasn't the top barrel. It just wasn't the top barrel. I will say that the bottle that I have is maybe it's a cherry bottle. I don't know. It is amazing. So it's one of those things. But the Stag and some of the other things were phenomenal. Phenomenal. Yeah, there you go, Tom Jack. Happy to look. There you go. That's what it's all about. Eureka! Yeah, that's on the eastern side, which is she'll be working on research. That's really cool, Gandy. Yeah, hit me up. That's pretty cool. All right. Tequila Ocho is the best available. Please tell no one. I promise I won't say anything after this live. It's really good and pretty affordable. Pretty affordable. All right. So next, we're giving away a couple glasses. So, Tom Jack, hit me up with a code that you want. We'll get done here shortly. And I want to run this one, and I want to run the 2 ounces of actually quite delicious, infinity bottles. So, Tom Jack, hit me up with something for the glasses. My last pour is going to be a Joseph Magnus cigar blend. Cheers, y'all. Oh. Ooh, 90. Bless you, hon. My wife just sneezed really, really aggressively up there. All right. I agree. We have to do it. We have to do it. 1769. Let's go. I think Tom Jack infiltrated my brain a little bit there. All right. So, this batch, 172. I think I have 2 172s and a couple of 180s. All right. Tom Jack, I'm looking at you, buddy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. So this is for the glasses. And then we'll shortly go right after and do for the pours. Because if you've stayed on this long or jumped on, you deserve to be rewarded with a chance of some really moderately quality whiskey that's been blended by yours truly. Right? And Nancy Fraley probably wouldn't like that much, especially my ability and the things that I was blending together, but that's fine. Whew. That's a different animal. I'm going to drink a little bit of water. Here we go. While you guys are in chat and you are, entering in this, I have one question. When you're feeling it just a bit, what's your go-to snack? Right? What is the thing that you go for? You're like, oh, I can feel it. I mean, it's hitting me a little bit. This is what I'm going to munch on. I'm very interested in what you guys think. I will send you a sample, Les. I will send you, and you're not going to get tired at all, but it's definitely something that is I need to revisit it because I don't know if that's a fair like flavor profile tire, but maybe it is. Oh, cigar blend is so good. Nancy does such a great job. That's right, bonding over whiskey. That's right. She ain't got nothing on me except the qualifications and just amazing quality. Historical pretzels. Yes, that is like my number one go-to. Oh, multiple pretzels. Dried fruits. I gotta get more. Chicken wing dip. Now you eat that with crackers? Let me know. Chicken wing dip. That sounds delicious. Mary Jane gummies. That is the other way. So you just... Gunner, what's up, buddy? Hey, if you want to get in for glasses, if you don't, it's cool. But it's the code is 1769. Pretzels. Cool. Gosh. I'm a mixed nuts dude, for sure. I'm a pretzels guy. I like salty and crunchy. Mixed nuts and salt and pretzels works really well. Oh, if you give me Tostitos scoops and some dip and just leave me alone, that's how this body is built, right? Right here. Dillers, they're great. When I'm feeling it, I just go to beer. I love it. That's so funny. Oh, it's like, I don't need to sober up. I just need to level out, boys. I just drink some beer. Get ready for it. Oh, that cigar blend is so good. I'm okay. Right here. Let's see if I still catch tire. It's tire. Yeah, it's tire. It's power of suggestion. Where do I live? Hunt. Bonding over bourbon. I am in the middle of Nebraska. And so not only are we a flyover state, but the one liquor store in my town that actually gets stuff knows what they get. And they sell it at MSRP to the 5 friends that, the owner. And we're left with the scraps. It really sucks. So I have to go above and beyond to get stuff. Well, there you go, Joe. Like, if Whiskey Thieves does it, and they should know, that's pretty awesome, by the way. It's like they give it out during tastings. Good left chili queso. Yeah. Tom, I'm going to make this bigger. Nope. If you enter this race but you aren't subscribed, karma will hit you and your child will marry a giant tool and you'll be stuck with him. Oh, guys, so in my golf tournament, I was playing with someone and we were just having a good time. You know, I'm not good at golf, so it's not a big deal. But the we were there's a person that lives on the course, and we looked at them, and he just looks at me and goes, "That dude's a tool, right?" And you know, I always play it fairly safe, but I was like, "Yeah, like that dude's a tool." I don't mean to like speak mean on that guy, but like that guy's a tool. And so yeah, so if you guys aren't subscribed and are in, your wife's gonna marry the guy that we were talking about, for sure. Clip that for madness. Oh, it's tire. I don't know. I don't know. It's honestly, if I'm on Matt Madness and that flavor comes back, I'm going to be like, God, I hope it's this. If it's not, I'm going to say it's a Tennessee whiskey from Old Glory. The front end, rough. Back end, not bad. Bonnie, there's a lot of Texas boys in here. A lot of Texas boys. So, ain't nothing wrong with that. What's up, Northwest Bourbon? Cheers, buddy. I haven't seen it. I saw it when went into Colorado. I have it. I didn't grab it because it was expensive and I was buying a lot of other bottles and it was a little bit worrisome. All right, is awesome. Yeah, I've tried both and it's very different. I should have probably bought it. Like, I got there on delivery day, guys. The guy's like, "What do you want?" And I had my kids and my wife. We were going skiing. I hit a place like on the choicest day ever. There was like a case of Stag, a case like I got a JD12 and JD10 that day, amongst other things. But like it was like $600 that I spent, and I was like, I can't spend any more. And like the there's Bahata. I don't know how to say it, but there was multiple of those and some other things, and I was like, ugh. And there was 4-gate. I mean, like that stuff doesn't exist in Nebraska. So yeah, it was insane. What you think, Night Method? It's a little bit Jim Beam profile-ish. It's got a little bit of nutty to it, but I really dig it. Like I like the Jim Beam profile. Um, oh, that's a good pour. If you ask me, I like it anyway. If you ask me nicely, I'll tell you where the secret Wade place is. Don't, please don't. Honestly, most of these people don't live in Colorado. But Tom Jack's bringing up a really thing that obviously, if you live in a state, you're part of a bourbon Facebook group, right? And they talk, and it's amazing. Like, oh, I'm going to like whatever Colorado, and there's one jerk that always is like, you got to check out this place, and just blows it up. And it's like, oh, cool. Everybody from Nebraska is going to pick out this place that I've went to, and I've kept it to myself because it's like if I had like Tom Jack or a couple other friends, like, hey, this is the place we need to go. I don't blow it up to 20,000 people. It's like, oh, you'll never find another place that again. 650. It definitely wasn't that much. Definitely wasn't that much when I was looking at it. Should have bought it, I guess. Yeah, I heard it was different and more from the one thing different in the whiskey. Yeah. Like, and I don't take it. I just saw you. Yeah, we know the guy. We know the guy. Yeah. A little hot, but then picked up. That's still awesome. Yeah. Okay. So it is a little hot. It's a little bit different. Obviously, it's still Austin. By the way, Night Method last live sent me handed me, excuse me, a Nancy Fraley's pick from Still Austin, and it was phenomenal. It's one of the only times I've poured my wife a whiskey and she drank it and was like, yeah, amazing. It's a really good pour. Really good pour. List is done, says the Tom Jack. All right. For the whiskey glasses. All right. We're going to do this. All right, guys. So I'm going to tell you, we are going to give away an ounce of each of these Infinity Blends. I just want to make sure that's the right beach. Perfect. I'm going to give away that shortly. So if you're interested in that, just say Infinity. Infinity to be in that drawing. But this is for glasses. There's 2 glasses given away, top 2. Top 2. Top 2. Let's go. Set. We're going to roll it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Good luck, everybody. All right. So, Bonnie, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the James Pepper Barrel. And I'm a bottle slut, so like that, like on my bar, I just really like the light that it hits and it takes from that. So yeah, I really enjoyed the bottle as well. You got me eating pretzels. I need to go eat some pretzels because I am, yeah, I'm feeling all the pores. Let's be honest. Don't mean to be sloppy on a live. So don't want to be sloppy on a live. Chick. Keep it together. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a really pretty bottle, and it looks really nice with light behind it. It will be an infinity bottle once I'm done because I love to have that on here. So, if you guys want to be in for the infinity pours, just type in infinity, and you're up for it. Bourbon Basement says, like, I'm due. We're only a minute and a half to go. Here we go. Oh, gosh. That cigar blend is so good. It's so different than the tire that I was drinking earlier. Whew. You're right in the middle, Bourbon Basement. I can see you. Now, you want to drop back. You want to drop back right about now. I've watched these races enough. So Beach Sand Bourbon is dropping back at the perfect time. Now, I'm going to let you know that there's going to be someone here that's going to come out of nowhere. You haven't seen their name the whole time. Yeah, Bourbon Basement, get yourself some. Wish I could eat pretzels. Love them sincerely. William Hall, are you celiac? Are you celiac? Raul's charging. Fall back. Man, have I ever had that situation happen in my life. Tom Black 06 is just like kind of sticking around there. Oh, Night Method's coming in strong. Who's the last one? Oh boy, Mr. Lopez, and let's take a look here. Top 2 for glasses. Night Method and Mr. Lopez. Cheers, y'all. All right. Well, we got one more to go. Wait, time for a giveaway. Yeah, I agree, Tom Jack. I love how that doesn't go. Sorry, y'all. Eating regularly. Yeah, pretzels are a thing. Carbs and blood sugar. Understood, William Hall. Understood. Yeah, I yeah. Let's just say that I've eaten my fair share of pretzels, and I continue to eat them way too often. Uh, I just look at myself and just like, why did I eat half a bag? Do you guys, anyone have Dots pretzels where you're living? Dots pretzels is a serious problem for me. It's a seasoned pretzel for sure, and so it's delicious. Last call for Infinity. We're getting this ran. Tom Jack's got to go to bed. I got to go to bed. I'm slurring. Let's go. Appreciate y'all, by the way. Congrats, everyone. Wee little shenanigans. Oh. Would respectfully like to pass it on. There you go, Mr. Lopez. So, Tom Jack, we're going to go just one down from there. If that's okay with you, Mr. Lopez. So, whoever's the next in line, we'll get. Dots make a fantastic pretzel. Amen. And it is a freaking problem because I eat way too many of them. Dots are addicting. That's exactly right. I got into the honey mustard ones the other day. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. Whoo! Bourbon Bitch is in. Bond Over Whiskey's in. Okay. All right. Two season, the Hamburana of pretzels. What a great joke. Oh my goodness. I can't help myself, Gandhi. I can't help myself. I am I go after it pretty dang hard. And I can't keep them in the house because when I get feeling like I'm feeling right now, I just like the shoving of pretzels into my mouth. It's like a two-handed type of thing. It's not healthy. That's all I'm trying to say. Not healthy. Last call. Last call. Last call. One down on which list? The Excel or the Plains? What do you mean, Tom Jack? I'm confused. Sorry about that. I don't mean to be confused. I just am. All right. Here we go. Oh, Gunner in at the last second. You lucky sucker. All right. All right. We're ready to roll. Here we go. Last race of the night. This is for an ounce of each of these. Handed off to you specifically. Which should be a lot of fun. And I do want to hear what you guys actually think. So good luck to everyone. And also, yeah, that's what it's all about. Oh, Old Fashioned Ways comes in at the last second. Tom Jack, I'll type him in. Were you just waiting the whole time, Doc? Were you just in there just like, wait till he actually goes and does it? Oh, my screen's too far away from my face. God, I'm getting old. All right. It's set. All right. Now I got to go back over here to this screen. Hey ho, here we go. Oh. There we go. For some reason, it only works if I hit it 3 times. All right, we got to shuffle those. Good luck, everybody. 3. Let's do it 4 times. Good luck. Top 2, let's go. Keith P. And everybody's a little bit strong right off the bat. Let's see what we got here. Anything for you, brother. Anything. I know how that is. I know how that is. That's exactly what it is. It's an oversized flask, but I think it's a really cool bottle. And so it's an infinity bottle forever for me, beach sand. And the other infinity bottles are going to be, you know, the Old Fits. And, you know, there's a couple other bottles that will be infinity bottles. Yeah, the James Pepper, for sure. Because I'm a bottle slut. I like, apparently, the way glass is put together more than anything else. Fly high, everyone. Fly high. Yep. Comes at you quick. Bonnie Nor Whiskey comes at you quick. All right. Minute and a half left. Oh. Hoo-wee. You know what? He gave a super chat, and that is a... I see something Wade there. I'm actually worried. What? Tom Deck, did you put something in there that was there? Oh, John Wade. Okay. I thought you put something that was really mean in there. In the race. That would have been a really like hilarious, like little like mean thing to put in there. Snoopy all day. Hey, hey, Snoopy. Yeah. Oh, guys, I appreciate you all for just sticking this out with me. We are going to be calling it here very shortly, but let's see who wins the ounces of the infinity bottles. 30 seconds left. By the way, oh, Gandhi, I've been grounded so many times on a flight. It sucks. It sucks. Like, oh, it's nothing like being on a plane and not going anywhere. It sucks so much. Denver is terrible. Hey, Red Bear. Oh, boy, there's going to be some late chargers here. Going to be a late charger. Hot Carl's coming up strong. Hot Carl. Bourbon Basement. Is he going to hold on to second? Oh, no. Oh, boy. Let's see the finish line. Bourbon Nerd, you've had a heck of a day. Heck of a day. And yes, Tom Jack, you probably were thinking something. Actually, Kyle, that is a great t-shirt idea. And also accurate. I would hope so. God, I would hope so. Because if your body count was higher than the bottle count, that would be suspect. For sure. For sure. Well, congratulations, everyone, guys. Appreciate you all. This has always been fun. Tom Jack, I appreciate, like, everyone, like, applaud Tom Jack on the back end. He's the guy that helps all of this run, so I can just be here and, like, slur at you guys while I'm drinking. So, appreciate you all. This is so great. Charlie Brown got owned. Yeah, it's for sure. But I really appreciate all of you. Oh, Sideshow is here. We're just about done, buddy. Like, I'm about done. Sorry, pal. How'd the game go? By the way, NHL, like, Game 7, big deal. Big deal. Big deal. So, Sideshow was busy with that. Congrats, cheers. I want to say all of y'all, appreciate you. And yeah, if you don't follow Doc, I don't know what you're doing, but check out Old Fashioned Ways, and because it's a lot of fun. Cheers to all of you. And yeah, seriously, he's the MVP of the stream for sure, as always. He crushes it. He helps me all, and yeah. Sorry, Sideshow. Night's lost. Yeah. Sorry, man. I kind of saw that come across on my phone. I was hoping for the best for you. By the way, if you're not subscribed to Beach Sand, go do it right now. It doesn't cost anything. It's just click subscribe. Easy. Safe. Thank you guys. And if any of you guys have won something, hit me up at. Whoop, that's the wrong chat here. No, that's the right one. I can do that on that one. Sorry, guys. I'm just talking out loud right now. bourbonhall@gmail.com. That's how we can get your, where we can figure out where we can meet by targets or whatever and hand off all the prizes, right? So hit me up there. Appreciate you, Gandhi. I will let you know. Because I am excited to come that way, and my wife's actually really excited to come that way. Dallas sucks. City and all love the country. Raul, always appreciate you being here. You've been one of the first. Trendy, actually, look this week. You should have something dropped off, handed off here shortly, right? So, until next time, guys, appreciate you all. I can't wait to go to Kentucky, share all of those experiences with you, and I just appreciate you all. So, with that, appreciate y'all. Have a good night. See ya.